Root camp was great because I got a chance to do hands-on things with the concepts we'd been learning, and I'd just be patient. Sometimes there are long lines for the X-ray machine.
Hey, my name is Farshid from the senior class right now. Endo boot camp was actually pretty fun, so take advantage of it. Try to learn as much as you can, because once you go down to endo, you're on your own. That's about it. Have fun.
Hey guys, this is Rento. I just graduated actually, class of 2010, and I just want to talk about endo root camp. Once you guys get in there, it's gonna be pretty intense. It's almost an all-day event. You're gonna be studying for boards as well, so it's actually very informative. Dr. Casedo and the rest of the guys, they do a pretty good job getting it ready for you guys. So just pay attention really, and I don't know. I thought it was really good for me. I learned a lot in it, and using the rotaries and whatnot, and what else? What was that thing? But anyways, it was really good, I enjoyed it, and just do your best at it, and you'll get through it.
Well, guys, you guys are getting ready to start endo root camp. It's a 2-week course. It's pretty intense. A lot of information thrown at you in a 2-week period. But keep up with it every night. Make sure you're reading the book, and it may seem very stressful because you're doing a lot of lab work, but everyone gets by, and the faculty is always there to help you. Make sure you use them when you're in lab, and work together, share teeth, and you guys will be fine. Everything will be okay.
Hi, upcoming juniors. I'm Jared Southwell. I'm in the class of 2011. Root camp was awesome. It was the first chance I actually got a drill on a real tooth, so it was neat to do, and it was a lot better than drilling on a plastic tooth. My advice would be follow the rules, do it step by step, make sure you do things right, from the beginning, and things will go smoothly, and it's good fun.
Hi, my name is Flora Benciencio. Welcome to Root Camp. I learned a lot in my experience with it. I learned a lot with it in terms of getting exposed to the instruments that endodontists use, because as you realize, everything is different when you come to when you start doing endodontics. Even Explorer is different from what we're used to in the clinic. One thing I'll definitely advise you to do is read ahead of time. A word like obturation, you may have never even heard of it. Read in the manual, make sure you understand what they're going to talk about, because it'll definitely make the experience much more worthwhile for you. They are great instructors, they know what they're doing, listen to them so that you can succeed and do well for your patients.
My name is Graham Bell. I just went to the root camp last year, and my word of advice is to look ahead to what you're going to do that day, because it's very intense. You're going to be in there every day for 8 hours, and you need to know what's going on. You don't need to get behind, because then you have to wait in line for x-rays. So just try to stay on top of it, look ahead, and be ready to go when you get there.
I'm Brooke Fukuoka, and I'm going to graduate this year, 2012. I would say that root camp was actually quite a bit of fun. It's kind of like boot camp, but for teeth. You're going to be in there all day long, and you're going to work really hard, and you'll be really tired afterwards, but you actually learn a lot as well. It will be your first experience to actually be able to drill on a real tooth, which is interesting and neat. It's a lot different than a plastic tooth, which I think you'll probably like. Don't hesitate to ask faculty questions, because they're all there to help you, and I asked a ton of questions and got a lot out of it.
Hey guys, I'm Eddie, and welcome to Root Camp. It's going to be a pretty awesome experience. There's a lot of information out there. The faculty's great, and they're going to give you a manual. Make sure to read that manual every day. Don't wait before clinic session to review it, because they're going to catch you if you're like trying to wing it and you're out there and you don't know what you're doing. So make sure to review that manual. Make sure you go on Blackboard and see all that cool stuff, information on there. You can always go back and look at it and review it, and with knowing that, you'll be much more prepared. And I know you guys don't really want to look on Blackboard, but if you have like an iPhone, which is pretty cool, you can, when you're waiting in line, you can go on Blackboard, and you can actually learn a lot. So make sure to do that. And you might be wondering what I'm holding. This is actually a fiber post, and when you go in root camp, you're going to be making little holes to put fiber posts in there. So remember that, and it's just a lot of nomenclature, so make sure to review that manual, go on Blackboard, and use your faculty as resources, and you'll have a great time. All right.
Hi, I'm April Davis, and I'm ready to graduate class 2012. And my root camp experience was different than the other two people that you've seen. I actually did not just read your manual like everybody else said. Go on Blackboard and you'll be prepared. Just go in there with a mindset to have fun and to learn, and you'll be great.
Hi, I'm Mark Isaac. Graduating class of 2014. Endo camp was about 2 years ago, but I still remember it. It's a great time. Good time to learn the basic techniques. I'd recommend don't rush yourself. Just take your time. Learn it one step at a time. Don't skip on x-rays. Make sure you take every step so you can learn exactly where you mess up or what you're doing right. It's a great time, and enjoy it.
Hello, Rising D3s. Welcome to Root Camp. My name is Andy Flipsy, and I'm with the class of 2015. I went through Root Camp just like you will be doing. It's an intensive course and lasts about 2 weeks. You'll get a chance to really get a paradigm shift here. You'll be viewing things from a different perspective. You've been looking at teeth from the outside, and now you'll get a chance to really look at them in detail from the inside. So you'll get a chance to learn root anatomy in a way that you've never really thought about it before, which will help you not only in endo but in extractions. You'll learn about root canals and pulp chambers and lateral canals. And I would have a little bit of advice for you. Make sure that you stay ahead and read the material, and not only grasp the lecture material, but go through it in your mind as though you were trying to apply it to a clinical situation. Think about what you would do when you were going to see a patient, so that way you'll have the steps in your mind and you'll be able to replicate them easily. And you'll be thinking about this clinical situation as you get your training pre-clinically. You'll learn to interpret radiographs in a way that you hadn't thought about them before, to learn to apply the Slav rule and use that practically in a way that you haven't done before. Try to get a chance, if you can, to use the Apex locator that will be available to you, and you'll really find that useful because you'll use that in clinical applications. That's about all I have. Good luck with Root Camp. You have excellent instruction, and I think you'll really find it great, and hope you look forward to it.
Hey, I'm Rex Malcolm in the class of 2015, and just wanted to give you a little word about your upcoming Root Camp session. Be sure to pay attention in the lectures. There's a lot of good information. It's a lot thrown at you very quick, but it's really good information to help prepare you for when you get in the clinic later this summer. And if you're fortunate like me, I actually had a root canal patient the second week in clinic, so I was pretty well prepared because of Root Camp. Pay attention in class, do the work in the labs, and use the professors. They're all very well trained and full of knowledge, so use them to your advantage.
Hey guys, my name is Richard Seltenrich, and I'm the class of 2015. I want to give you some tips for Root Camp this year. For me, I was initially really overwhelmed by endo and all the little files, all the different colors, the different sizes. So what really helped me was the textbook. It's a fantastic textbook, really great pictures in it. This year, a lot of it's going to be online, so I really recommend looking through those articles the day before. You'll feel a lot better when you're in the clinic working with everybody, and you'll get a lot more out of it. So stick with it. It'll all make sense once you get into it. Thanks.
Hey. Hi guys, my name is June Day, I'm class 2015. Just want to give you a heads up about your Root Camp coming up here in about a second or so. It's going to be fun. Endodontics is a specialty science, and any private practitioner would need to know the basics of endodontics, and this course really gets you involved thoroughly. The professors are fabulously entertaining, I would say, and get to know the basics of endodontics real well. It'll help you and keep you in good stead for the future, and try and ask as many questions as possible. Going through the textbook won't hurt. It's a fabulously made textbook. I would definitely recommend you guys reading it, and have a fun summer, and good luck to all the juniors. Take care.
I'm Shane Vaughn. I'm a class of 2015, and Root Camp's awesome. As far as I know, no one who's gone through Root Camp has ever killed a patient with a root canal. And it might be a coincidence, but if you ask questions, stay up on all the assignments, do everything on time, It'll go smooth and it'll make your first few root canals in clinic a lot smoother and the transition a lot easier.